Alright, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome along to the So Average Kira channel. We normally play a lot of first-person shooter games, mainly Splitgate and Apex Legends, but today I'm going to try something a little different that was recommended to me by my friends and is currently free on the PS Plus subscription, if you can call it free, but you have to subscribe to it, so, you know, whatever you think about that. But I grew up mostly gaming with RPGs, and I really missed them. It was that escape to reality of another world and playing a character and a hero and a story, and apparently Mortal Shell has got those kind of amazing things involved. It's very much like Dark Souls, but apparently different. I've seen a couple of bits of gameplay, so I'm going to give it a go today, and apparently it's got a really, really good opening we're going to go run through as well. So here's going for it. We'll talk through it. Here we go. So let's load this up. And if you enjoy this kind of content, if you think this is something you'd like to see more on my channel, I may continue doing it, but I'll probably head back to Apex and Splitgate after this. And also, another new game I've been playing is Lemniscate. That's right, not Splitgate, Lemniscate. It was a new game a couple months ago. It's kind of dropped off the map a bit, but I still think it's a really good game, and I want to see if other people want to get involved in that. Anyway, on with Mortal Shell. Let's open this up, this first scene. So we load in. Talk about some mango. Apparently there's fruit. Okay, it says items you've got to have to heal. Okay, bear that in mind. So it's a third person kind of character game, and we start off the game in this kind of dead looking world with a dead guy in the middle. Okay, kind of sort of alien in the ruins in this kind of flooded area. Wow, look at that. I mean, graphic wise already looking really good. The details really nice. Comes to life, I assume. There's a bit of magic there, and we sit up. So we either were dead, or this is just the being that we are. Hopefully that will become clearer as the story goes on. Okay, so like I said, it's third person, running around. Looks like it's probably mostly melee as well. But just from an opening point of view, the graphics are really nice. I can see what they're going for here. The setting is really nice. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of cold. It's kind of medieval for sure. And then there's this kind of mythic, legendary kind of feel to it. I definitely want to know more about why I'm here in this world. So we're going to walk forward straight through. And this is pretty standard actually, isn't it? We're just going to go straight through. I assume this will be some sort of tutorial, and we'll learn a bit more about the game and what we can do. There's this big area. There's a scary dude over there on the right. He's got something for me. And we have our first ability, which is Harden. So we're basically Metapod, essentially. And so that's how we defend. And that's kind of weird. We're not fast. We are not fast. And okay, so I just have to do at least one harden against this guy's weapon. Okay. So we got good dodge rolling though. There we go. Yeah. So good dodge rolling though. That's great. I'm not sure whether I would use harden over dodge rolling, because harden you stop moving, and in most battle kind of hand-to-hand combat or weapon-based RPGs, mobility tends to be king. You know, speeding around your enemy, not getting hit is better than having to defend against being hit. So that's how I usually like to play it. So we'll see how this goes. Sometimes I like to try and play tank if it's that kind of game, but only I usually try and combine tank with healing. So more defensive point of view, and just try to sort of win the war of attrition against the enemies. But now we have a sword. And it's a pretty big beastly looking sword. It's got a swift attack, heavy attack, and it's a 3-stage combo for most attacks, I believe. So if we go swing, swing, swing. Okay, so you can do light, heavy. That's good. So you're not limited to just doing one type of... Oh my god! Did you see that? He grabs the sword and just like haymakers you with the handle. That's pretty sick. This kind of type of combat actually reminds me of another game I played on this channel, which is Chivalry 2. I don't know if that's still popular. It was quite a fun game. I might go back to it, but it's the same sort of combat feeling, like sort of swinging a sword, but it's third person instead of first person. And with this big, huge guy, he was huge. Okay, so hardening does cause them to stun them, but you are still in the same place. Ooh, God, this is tough. Okay, dodging is definitely a good way of doing it. Aiming your attack seems to be pretty difficult because there's no... I'm not locking on. Maybe I need to try and use lock on or something, but if you don't lock on, it does feel a bit more immersive, but it's kind of awkward as well when you've got the camera facing the enemy and then your character is swinging away off into the distance in the other direction. That's the only downside to third person types of fighting. It's much harder to control where you are attacking and defending. I don't know if we're supposed to win this or what, because he hasn't got a health bar. So are you Menadai? I assume you're Menadai because we haven't got a health bar or anything. Do I just die? I have no idea. Do I just keep hitting him? What do I do? I mean, we are the undead, so I suppose like neither one technically can die. Or like there we go. There's the swing with the grab of the sword and the hilt to the face. Okay, we're starting to get the hang of this now, I think. Yep, heavy attacks. But oh wow, he's got much heavier. So there are opponents who have such heavy attacks that you cannot interrupt their attack. But they can, of course, interrupt your attack. So you cannot just go rushing in with the biggest, heaviest weapon and just pound them into non-existence. Oh, we won. Okay, apparently we won that. We gave up. I don't know. But it lets me move on. Woo! Okay. Let's see. So we got a thing. Oh, we got an item. It's our first item, which is a token. Interesting. So we have tokens, which we need to probably build up a good stock of, maybe. So we have good, and we use them as well. Okay. And then I'll go to the next area at some point. This looks pretty cool, actually. Can't go that way. Okay. We'll carry on to the next bit. We're still in this cold, dead world. So this is still what I suspect to be the tutorial, though it's not a strict, formal tutorial, I suppose. It's really just for you to try out the game, get used to the movement, get used to the attack and the flow of fights, and also fighting from a third-person point of view. There is no jump. I'm going to put that out there. If you're wondering at this point, I haven't jumped because there is no jump, and there's no crouch, even though you can dodge roll. That's what I've worked out. Or I haven't worked out. If someone doesn't know how to do it, that would actually be quite useful to be able to crouch or to jump. We can do a running jump attack. So it has the ability to jump, but there's no button for jump. That's my one criticism so far of this game is the lack of jumping and crouching. Into the final... Oh, we have a health bar now, and what's either a kind of mana or stamina bar, which is far bigger than my health bar, but then it depends how quickly that depletes, I suppose. So we go, oh, this guy has a health bar, and it's huge! Am I supposed to win this? I don't know if you are supposed to win this one, but... Wow. I mean, that is so unfair, man. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to win this. We'll try, but it doesn't look like you're kind of supposed to win this one. Because, I mean, you've got to really dodge, and there's no healing. I can't heal. Maybe, I don't think... Let's, no, I'm dead. Oh, wait, what happened? I didn't even die. That was just the end of it. I still had a bit of health left. What's going on? We have, oh, our first bit of story. So there's a bell that rings. So they answer to the call of something that calls them back. And then disappear. And now we have a giant catfish thing. Which is, okay. So how are we standing on the water? So we go down to... Oh, wow. We are fish food. We are fish food, and it's going to tell us about the spectral token, which is a consumable. So that's pretty much the opening. It's kind of cool. We're going to go into this story, I suppose, now as well. So I quite enjoy this game so far. Like I said, comment down below if you want to see my other channel as well with the Apex Legends and Splitgate, mostly gaming, talking with friends, and a couple of tips and advice videos as well. Make sure you subscribe as well so you do not miss out on those. And of course, like if this is something you want to see more of, and I would like to have, I might even do a separate channel for RPG games, because they're kind of what I grew up with in the gaming world, and I do miss playing them a lot, and just escaping from life, shutting in a room, and like no lifing it for like a couple hours, and just playing an RPG game like this. And we're going to leave this to play out the first, what is, I guess, the first level. And the way Wartle works is that you need to go and find sort of lost heroes or dead people that you, almost like a parasite, go into, and then you have you become that, and that becomes like your armor, I think is how it works. Yeah, I still have a tiny bit of health. That's just what you're left with. Okay, so we crawl through a tunnel, and it will take us out into the world of the game. I can definitely see why people are calling this a bit of a Dark Souls kind of half-cut version. But to be fair, it's free on PS Plus right now, and as a free game, I am very happy with it. I have to say, I'm definitely going to continue playing this. Not 100% sure I will continue putting videos about this on my channel, but it again depends on the like value of this video. So if you want to see more, share it out there, get people to like it, and then I will make more of this one. But in the meantime, I will be going back to Apex and Splitgate in terms of what's going on this channel, and I would hopefully put up a Lemnis Gate video, because I think that is a game that has been missed by the gaming community. I think it actually has amazing potential. It could be a huge, awesome game, and it's very new, and I think it deserves more of a chance than what it's had, unfortunately. It might be more popular on PC, but I really enjoy playing with my friend It's Grinning on the PS4. And here we go into the start of the game. Okay, so we have our sword. We keep the sword, and then we've got this kind of looks like a save point or something you can interact with, or so we're not meant to do anything with that yet. Can't do anything with that yet. There's people. Oh, there's stone statues. Okay, so there's nothing I can do with this. Still, yeah, we can still attack. I can't destroy any of those things. We're doing the usual thing in RPG where you start off just trying to smash everything and look in every nook and cranny. And here's our first, I don't want to say victim, because it looks like he's already dead. So we can take, wow, we can become, oh wow, we literally like become the dead. So we can find dead warriors and then become them. So if I mean, there might be some really cool ones throughout the story, I imagine. If this is the first one, and he looks pretty badass. Looks pretty badass. We've still got the giant sword, but we've now got the awesome medieval armor. So we are now a Knight of the Dead, is what I'm going to call this one. We are the Knight of the Dead. And we go into the world. And it's, yeah, a dark, horrible, swampy place in the depth of the possibly magical forest. I'm going to call it that. Stuff on the ground, yep. And we have, well, some sort of, I'm guessing poisonous snake, but I think we're already dead anyway. It doesn't matter. And it looks like we need to get up the hill somewhere. So we go find some enemies. Let's do that. Okay, ow. Ah, there are traps. There are traps. If you've not played this game, be warned, there are traps. Oh wow, so it is very much like Chivalry. Everyone can interrupt the attack depending on the life of attack. And I get trapped again. Oh my god, that doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but if I got stuck there and a guy with a massive weapon was chasing me, I would 100% be dead. I would just be dead. But I think you can spam the speed attack quite well on the weaker enemies. Come on, I can't heal for some reason. So it's very much like Dark Souls. It's very limited. There's not a lot of opportunity to heal. There is no auto regen on the health. Obviously the stamina will auto regen, because you rest and you gain stuff. That's just how it works. So that's good, but be mindful of your health, because once it's down, it's down, and it ain't coming back up. And as we run away from the archers there, and we get stuck in another bear trap. I don't know what the beasts are expecting to catch with those in this kind of dead world. So we'll head round the other way. We'll find a different way up, and some more enemies up here. Cool. So we can. This is where the tactic of attacking, retreating, healing, attacking, repeats, basically, I think is going to come into it. I think this is a tactic a lot of people use in Ghost of Tsushima, for example, where you have to just try and take one fight at a time, because of the limited stamina, you don't really have a choice. You have to back off. You have to regain that stamina. You have to come back, fight another person. If you take the hit, I'm really close now. I am one shot from dying. I am 1 hit dead, and I've got 2 guys on me. I can't heal because I haven't got enough tokens or whatever, or magic, or whatever it is in the corner. Tar. Oh, we got a double kill with the... Oh no, he just went down. Okay. But he's okay. Then we get him with the point of the sword, and we slash him down. Cool. Let's pick up this item. I was hoping for a potion or something. That's not happened. And again, we are 1 hit from death, and that guy just went for me. This is intense. Because I think this is another game where there doesn't appear to be a save point. I am guessing just like story checkpoints will be the save point when I find an NPC. But at the moment we haven't had that chance yet. And we may die. We may die here. And we go up here. Oh, and it's from earlier. Cool. So if you die and then you come back, it's cool. You can go and regain some shell. I'm going to call them shells. The warrior, death warrior shell things. And we finally make our way up the hill into a camp. There's a camp there. We can get stuff. Is there one more enemy? There's a couple enemies left still. Let's finish them. I don't know what they've done to me or I've done to them, but everybody just wants to kill each other in this game. So that's what we're going to do. I mean, I quite happily would have traded some stuff with them. Or maybe, you know, help them with their cooking there. Not going to happen. And you can clash swords. So that it's like almost like a parry, or if you both swing at the same time, you might be lucky enough. Oh, nearly dead again. Nearly dead again. But he's got to be 1 attack death, surely. Oh, ow. I dodged at the right time there. I just need to hit him once. But I'm so careful because I'm so close to death. There it is. Nice. He is down. He is down. Maybe we can find some heals over here. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to be interested to see what all these different items do. That's going to be really, really important. Alright, let's keep going. And we must be near the top of this hill now. No more items. I can't open boxes. Okay, let's just go. Let's go, let's go. I think it does feel it gets to a point in this game where you do just need to just move forward, really, and crack on and get on with the next step. Because you could spend forever running around slaughtering enemies, but you also run the risk, of course, of dying and having to start all over again. Which nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants some mushrooms. They're for healing. I see. So, oh, yep. You can eat a little bit of mushroom. And it gives you 30 health over the course of 30 seconds. So 1 health per second health regen. So it's not an instant heal. You can't use it mid-fight and then carry on fighting like you can in other RPGs and just perpetually heal. We found a door, though. We found a door. Full Grim Tower. We have our first location. We apparently are at Full Grim Tower. And we have our first NPC. A weird kind of nature woman. Who gives me some information, and we are...
And you may call me
tell me about the founding. Wow.
You're uninitiated
We
in
have
the
to
Reveal's mysteries.
talk about the Revel's mysteries, and what a curiosity you are, wearing a man like that, like a shell. Yes, we are literally wearing a man like a shell. It's not just the armor, it's its actual body inside. So that's why I say we're like a parasite, really.
And some tar too. And I'm sure
There we
can
go.
stir up some recollections. Of course, first you must
Well,
find
first,
his
we
name.
must find his name. Oh, we have to find a name. So we have a bit of mystery going on here to find the name of somebody. Of senseless muttering. So we got a sip from the divine tar. So there's this thing called tar in the game, which has a sort of useful substance of some sort that plays a role in the magic of this game. And then we unlock clues to this to seek the name. And this looks like a bit of a skill tree. So it looks like you use tar to open up skill trees, maybe. So we now have Haros, the vassal, is the name. Whoever that is. And maybe that's the guy I'm wearing. And lots of wonderful story stuff. I'll let you read on the screen there. But yeah, that is the first part of Mortal Shell, and I quite enjoyed this game. It's got definitely potential. It's going to be a slower, more chill, but also moments of tension kind of game. If you want to get back into RPGs, this is a good one where it's just single player and you just want to take time on your own. I definitely recommend this one. And in the meantime, I will see you in the next one. Join me back on Apex and Splitgate. I will start streaming again soon. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas if you don't watch any of my other videos before then. And otherwise, don't forget, we can always grow strong, learn fast, and always be kind. Be kind.